Alright, this is Freddie Lee with Freddie's Modern Kung Fu. Just want to go over a basic tutorial on a beginner's lion dance drumming. This is what I would teach for a beginner, just to get you started into something. Alright. I call it the 5 elements because I got it from one of these YouTube channels out there, and it's like 5 elements lion dance. Kind of got that rhythm from them, so that's what I call it. So the way that you hold the sticks, you want to have, closed like this. You don't want your thumbs out like that. You want to have it like this, and you want to kind of hit, kind of like not dead center on the drum, but just kind of like in the middle between the center and the edge. There's kind of like a sweet spot that you want to hit it at, and you want to kind of get in the kind of like a horse stance. This drum's a little higher up, so I can't really get down too low, but you still want to have a good foundation. You don't want to be like bouncing around up like this. You want to have a good foundation, so you kind of have like a horse stance, have your knees bent a little bit, and you want to hit straight on like this and not angle it like that, because then you could just hit the sticks like that. And just kind of be a little bit relaxed with your wrists. Don't be like too stiff like this. But this is how it goes. You want to hit the sides, and it goes like this. So I like to do like kind of like a double here, but it's just either way that you do it, as long as it sounds the same, then that's what matters. So if I did it a single, like that. So that's what you're trying to get to play. When I do it fast, I like to double it up here, but you could single it up. So that's how it starts, okay? And then it goes here. So just like that, you start with that, and then just get used to that. Alright, so now we'll add the next part. So you just keep doing that over and over and over. Again. Okay, so get that rhythm going. Once you get that part, we'll add the next part in. So that's the new part that we're adding. So the new part is, so say that's the third different rhythm right there that we're adding, okay? Do it again. Keep doing it over and over. Alright, so we're ready to add. We're going to add another part. Alright, so say that's the 4th part that we're adding. Just add that 4th part in after that rhythm. Alright, so let's do it again. Okay. Alright, so you got that part. Now let's continue on adding the next part, and then basically starting to have the sequence together, okay? Add the next part. Okay, so you see, adding that next part and then you'll see I'm gonna add a little bit more, and then it'll complete that sequence. And then once you get that sequence, then you just have to do that part 3 times. Okay. Okay. I think I might have messed up and do it again. Try it again. Again. Alright, so that's the sequence. The whole sequence, and then you do that part 2 more times, so then you do that 3 times. So that would be kind of like the basic beginner level rhythm that I would teach, and just to get that down, get comfortable with that, and then from there, then we could start. I could start, going into other type of rhythms. So I'm gonna play it again. A lot of times you just have to listen to it over and over and over again, and then just keep doing it and doing it and doing it till you get it. All right, so. I think I messed up. I'm gonna do it again. Again. All right, so I believe I did it 3 times there without messing up. There were some things that I messed up before, but that last section, those 3, sounded like how it's supposed to sound. So you just have to do it over and over again. As you see, sometimes you mess up, and all it takes is just one mess up to know that, hey, you could have done better. That's the hard thing about learning the drum, is that every time you do something wrong, like you could hear it, or you could feel it, or you could even see it. But that goes back to why we practice to get better. It's just like repetition, getting it down. And then once you get that down, Then there's like so many other rhythms that you could play with, but that's one rhythm that I felt was like started me on the path to really get comfortable with it, get confident with it, and then that became like kind of like the alphabet for me. And then once I got that down, then I was able to get into other types of rhythms. Okay, so that's what I have to say for right there. Um, when you hit to the sides, you know, you just cant it to the side like this, um, and then you hit to the center like that. This is like basic, just basic things that you do. Um, but just like, you know, you could practice, you know, even to the ground, even with your hands or on the table. It's just getting a rhythm down. You could even hit your knee, and just get that rhythm down. You know, even use some pencils or something or some chopsticks. You don't even need any equipment, but just basically just getting that rhythm down is what's important. And then once you get that rhythm down, and you just keep doing it over and over again, and then you know you can start learning new things after that. Okay.